May I ask you a question, Alice?
Sure, ask any question you like. I'm an open book.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Well, I go out with some boys, but that's nothing serious. According to my birth chart, I need some Taurians. But that's not easy now that Saturn is in Leo.
I see. Anyway, I think you have a strange relationship with boys.
Oh, no. I like boys very much. They're great at carrying packages.
You're exceptional.
Thanks, Jack. But now, stop talking about me. Let's talk about you. What do you think of me? No, really. I'm curious. What do you do at work?
Oh, nothing special. You know Speedmaster, the sporting goods factory.
Yeah, sure. They produce wonderful running shoes. What department do you work in?
I'm a sales manager. Last month they gave me a promotion, and now I am responsible for Southern Europe. That's why I moved here.
Wow, that's really interesting. You must be very good at work. What exactly do you do?
Oh, basically I look for new clients and keep them informed about new product lines and take care of their requests.
What kind of requests do they have?
Oh, they often ask questions about new models and prices.
What do you do if they want a discount?
Well, basically, I don't get mad. I listen to them and then I tell them no. Well, seriously speaking, it depends. Each client is different. If they're important, I try to make an agreement with them. Hi, Anne. Hi, Sharon. Where's Peter?
Oh, Peter's preparing his audition.
Well, tell Peter I wish him good luck.
Do you really care?
Hello and welcome back to English Today for some more live English. Now, Jack, does he really care for Sharon? I think he does. Let's ask Mr. Monkey. Mr. Monkey, does Jack really care for Sharon? Mr. Monkey. Yes, he agrees, he cares. Now, in that episode, there were a lot of questions, and I want to practice that with you now. And to do that, we are going to have a quiz. I am going to change profession. I am no longer an English teacher. I have a different job. I will ask 10 questions. I will give the answers, and you must guess my new job. Now, if you guess it correctly, I will play a flight for you to go to London for a romantic weekend. How about that? Flight to London? So 10 questions. Listen carefully. Number 1. Do I work in an office? No, I don't. Number 2. Do I work outside? Well, yes, actually, I do sometimes work outside. Next, do I have special qualifications? Oh, yes, I have special qualifications for my job. Okay, next one. Do I work at weekends? Yes, I do, actually. Most weekends I work. So, I don't work in an office. I work outside sometimes. I have special qualifications, and I work at weekends. Okay, next one. Do you travel a lot? Oh yes, I travel everywhere. I travel to America, to the Far East, around Europe, a lot. Do you earn a lot of money? Oh yes, I earn a lot of money. Next question. Do you use your hands when you work? Yes, I do. I use my hands and I also use my feet. Very important. Next one. Do you work with other people? Yes, that's very important. I work with other people. All right, next one. Do you use music in your job? Music? Yes, now music is very important for me, music. And the last question, do you wear special clothes? Well, yes. For my job, I have special clothes, I have special shoes, particular shoes, and I do my hair in a special way. So I use my hands and my feet. I work with other people. I use music. I earn a lot of money. I wear special clothes and I travel a lot. So what's my job? No. 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 It's difficult. Shall I tell you? I'm a prima ballerina. I won, you lost. No London, no flight to London. Next time, there'll be another quiz. All right, good. So let's look at the grammar that we've just used for asking questions, okay? Now, we have the question form with the question word like when, the auxiliary, do, I, the subject, and then arrive, which is the verb. So, when do I arrive? Okay, that's a typical question in the simple present. Look at the next one. What do you do at work? What do you do? Next one now, this is important and we need Mr. Snake because it's who does he work with? Remember, does, third person, the S, do becomes does. So who does he work with? Next one, why does she study? Third person. How much does it cost? Again, third person, it. When do we leave? Where do we live? And how do they speak English? Okay, so remember, third person does is the auxiliary plus the infinitive. All right, so those are the English question forms. Now, in the next episode, listen out for the negative form, and then we'll study that together. Okay, so have fun studying, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.
Oh, girls, we're talking about jobs. Tell me about your job, Sharon. What do you do at the moment?
That's an interesting question.
Really? Why do you say that?
Well, you know I have a degree in archaeology, but now I'm doing something quite different.
Do you have a part-time job?
No, unfortunately, it's a full-time job. I work for a travel agency.
Oh, what do you do?
I give tours around the city. I bring tourists to monuments and museums and other interesting places.
Oh, that's nice. Could I have you as a tour guide for one day?
I'm sorry. I only work with groups, usually with Japanese people.
Oh, well, I'm a black belt in karate.
Very funny, but it's not enough.
It's too bad. Anne, stop cleaning for a moment. Sit down and tell me about your job.
Okay. I work in a publishing company.
Oh, so you work with famous writers.
Not exactly. I don't work with the writers. I just read their proofs and correct them before printing.
By the way, do you know Paul Taylor? He works with you, right?
Yes, but we don't work in the same department. He works in the advertising department. But we are good friends. Every weekend we play tennis together.
Play tennis? I'm jealous.
Do you play tennis too? Do you want to play with us?
Well, just joking. I don't play tennis that well. Only karate.
Jack, I don't play tennis very well. I only do karate. He doesn't play tennis very well. It's easy. Men. Now, anyway, it was a good example of the negative of the simple present tense. I don't play tennis very well. Now, I'm going to tell you my typical day again, but in the negative, and listen to the grammatical form, okay? I don't wake up at 6:45. I don't get up after. I don't listen to the radio. Now, don't is do not abbreviated, okay? I don't take a shower. I don't have breakfast with Suki, and I don't have Tok biscuits. Now think of my boyfriend. Let's go into the third person. My boyfriend doesn't go to work at 8 o'clock at night. He doesn't play the saxophone. He plays the double bass. Now, doesn't is does not contracted. Doesn't, okay, plus the infinitive. So he doesn't play, let's say, at 1 o'clock in the morning. He doesn't come home at 7 o'clock in the evening. So you see, these are examples of the negative form. And now we need to go and look at the screen because we need to see how that works in comparison to the positive form. All right? Great. Now, look at the examples. I don't teach on Sundays. Do not becomes don't. I don't teach on Sundays. You don't know my parents. Jack does not. Jack doesn't play tennis well. Alice doesn't have a boyfriend. The house doesn't belong to Anne. Third person, doesn't. We don't work part-time. You don't know Anne's aunt. And Alice and Sharon don't live together. All right, so now we have studied the positive form, the question form, and the negative form of the present tense. So a whole world opens up for you, okay? Well, you just keep studying and we'll meet again here for another live show very soon. All right, take care. Bye.